What's up, everybody? It's Meech. You're tuned into On the Radar, where we cover health, fitness, and tech. I get these comments, these questions sometimes in the comment section, and it's too much to type, and sometimes I'm not sure if I'm getting my message across properly. So what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start answering some of these questions on video, just to make sure we're clear and I get the right message across. So I'm going to show you guys this particular question. I think it's interesting, and I get this kind of question often. So it's from Jeanette Sovic. I'm watching your videos, so great, thanks. You're welcome. Why can't we take the capsules instead of the oil? I ordered Black Seed Oil caps on Amazon X3. I'm afraid to try because I don't see any info on how much is contained in the capsule, just X3. That's a good question. So I happen to have Amazing Herbs bottle right here, and they usually have 5X TQ on their bottles and 3X. So I'm pretty sure this is the one that you're referring to. So let me tell you, first and foremost, a lot of people don't realize when you are taking the gel caps for Black Seed Oil, this one, for instance, it says, as a dietary supplement for 1 adult, take 1 soft gel twice a day. It also says 4 soft gels are equivalent to 1 teaspoon, all right? Now, even on the front of their thing, it says 1/4 teaspoon. So this will also throw you off because it says new size, 1,250 milligrams, 60 soft gels, all that stuff, but then, and it has the 5X TQ. And then, but right also there, it says 1/4 teaspoon. I think that goes over some people's heads. So I've mentioned this in previous videos. And what that means is a lot of people use the smaller ones, the gel caps. So they only take maybe 2 a day, sometimes 4 a day. So let's say if you're going by this recommended dosage and you're taking 1 gel cap a day, now 1 gel cap twice a day, you're actually only getting a 1/2 teaspoon serving a day. Now you're supposed to take 2 teaspoons a day. So even if they're using these big gel caps, they're seeing this and they're saying, okay, they're bigger, they think they're getting more, and of course it says 1,250 milligrams, they think they're getting so much more. If you're only taking 2 a day, again, you're taking a 1/2 teaspoon a day. So if you're taking the smaller caps and you're only taking 1, maybe 2, it's the same thing, you're not getting the proper dose. On one hand, the gel caps are good because people can't take the taste, and it's easier to take the gel caps, but they're usually always underdosed because you're not taking enough. Now, the other thing is, if you are taking the gel caps and you're taking enough, then you have to take more, obviously, anywhere from 4 to 8, sometimes more a day. So you're gonna have to buy more gel caps. You're gonna have to buy more of these bottles to get the proper dose monthly. And that's gonna cost you more money. So for me, the Black Seed Oil pills, yeah, they're good, but you have to understand what you're doing. Also, the oil is just more convenient because it's more versatile. You can use it in different ways. You know, you can put it on your skin, you can put it on your hair, you can drink it, you can do other things with it. So those are also things to keep in mind. Now, back to the original question about it being 5X. 5X went with these companies, especially with Amazing Herbs, because again, they're the one that primarily has it on their bottles. It's deceiving because what is 5X? What is 3X? What does that mean? It's 5 times the TQ level. But the TQ level, as we know, if you look at their bottle, it says it contains a minimum 0.95 TQ. So remember, if you saw the other video, I was talking about the TQ percentages. You're getting a range with these companies. You're getting a range. What range? So if I'm getting a minimum of 0.95, what is that? What's the maximum? So again, as we spoke about Amazing Bionatal, there's no in between. There's no range with their percentage. It's 3.56, and that's because you know what you're getting. You know, I'm not going to get into all of that, but when you're talking about the 5X, 3X, you don't know what that really means, and they're not explaining that to you, so it's deceiving. So naturally, if you have the smaller pills and it has the 3X, and then you see this one right next to it, you're gonna think, okay, the pills are bigger, it's more milligrams, I'm getting 5 times more TQ. That's not necessarily true. This is where the deception comes in. Because again, you don't know what their range is. If you have a range of the TQ level, You don't know what you're getting from bottle to bottle. You don't know what you're getting from pill to pill. So how do you know I'm getting, according to their bottle, you're getting the minimum 0.95, but that's it. How far does it go up to? How low? What's the difference? You don't know. It's very, very deceiving. So that's just something to know when you're doing these things. So to answer your question, I know it's kind of long, but to answer your question, you don't know. And that's the problem. You don't know how much TQ you're getting. They don't have it anywhere. Okay, so on the back of this one, it says 5 times TQ, 0.952, 2.6. So the highest you're going to get is 2.6. But how do you know? How do you know when you're getting that 2.6? And again, if we're talking about potency, we're talking about, Bionatal has 3.56. There's no range. There's no in between. It's in every bottle, and that's just what it is. Now, the other thing is you have to take into consider, and this wasn't supposed to be a comparison with these two brands, but I'm just using this to make my point. So you're making informed decisions when you're making purchases, right? So if Bionatal, for instance, they list on their website where they can show you the documentation. I have the documentation myself. They sent it to me. I did a video on it. I'll link it here. You can see their documentation from their testing. Versus, so they can prove that it's independent testing. They can prove what this number is. Versus these other companies, they're not doing that. You can't. They're just showing you a range. You don't know. So you have to know that. You have to know. And again, like I said, if you're taking black seed oil pills, you have to take more than what's recommended on the bottle to get your daily recommended dose. So if you're getting this where you have to get, it has 60 gel caps, you're gonna have to take 4 of these a day. So you're gonna run through this bottle pretty quickly. You're gonna need probably 2 or 3 of these a month, depending on, how many you take a day, how many other people in your family. So this also goes into the price thing because, again, not to compare, but when we talk about Bionatal, a lot of people complain about the price. It's expensive, yeah, but you're getting what you pay for. So you know your TQ level. There's no in between. This is stronger. There's no confusion, and it's more versatile, so you can get more use out of it. So again, I'm sure you can figure the rest out. I don't have to break everything down into detail. But that's pretty much it. Those are things that you need to know. Those things are important. And as far as the 3X and the 5X, no, you don't know. That's the problem. So Jeanette, you are right. You don't know what you're getting. They're not listing it to you. And you're pretty much, it's a toss-up. So I hope that helps. Hope that all makes sense. But that's pretty much it. These are the things we have to informing ourselves and understanding when we're buying these different products. And my thing is, don't just do this with black seed oil products. You should be doing this type of research and thinking about everything that you're buying, that you're putting in your body. Because a lot of these labels and a lot of these claims, they're just a little confusing and sometimes deceiving. And we should know these things. We should know what we're putting in our bodies. We should know what we're getting for our money. And like I always say, if you're going to purchase something, especially when it comes to food, when it comes to your health, you should definitely be buying the best things. Sometimes the most popular ones on the market, just because they're popular, you see it everywhere, and it's what everybody's buying, it doesn't mean it's the best. It doesn't mean it's the best quality. It doesn't mean it's the best. So that's pretty much it. Till next time, stay focused, stay fit. Please hit that like button, show your support. Definitely hit that notification bell so you'll be alerted the next time something else pops up on the radar. I will leave a link in the description for this amazing herbs if you want to check it out and you want to compare the information. I'll also leave the link in the description for Bionatal. So you can check it out, you can compare, you can do your research, and you can figure what's the best one that you want to put in your body.